இன்னமுமா நம்மள நம்பிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு? அது அவனுக்கு வீதி.
எல்லாரும் வீட்டில் வந்து மாமியாருக்கும் மருமகளுக்கும் நடக்கிற சண்டையை நல்லாவே பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. இப்போ இங்கே ஒரு மாமனாருக்கும் மருமகனுக்கும் ஒரு சண்டை நடக்க போகுது. அதை நீங்களே லைவாக பாருங்க.
சொல்லம்மா கண்ணு
என்னம்மா கண்ணு
சொல்லம்மா கண்ணு
என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
அட என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
யானைக்கு சின்ன பூனை போட்டியா? மோதித்தான் பண்ண பாட்டு பாத்தியா?
யாருக்கும் மஞ்சிடாத சிங்கந்தா, உரசி பாருங்க மங்கிடாத தங்கந்தா.
என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
அட என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
வெள்ளி பணம் என்னிடத்தில் பொட்டி கிடக்கு, வெட்டி பய உன்னிடத்தில் என்ன இருக்கு?
சத்தியத்தை பேசுகின்ற நெஞ்சம் இருக்கு, உத்தமனா நீ இருந்தா மீச முறுக்கு.
சத்தியத்தை நம்பி லாபமில்ல தம்பி. ஓஹோ
நிச்சயமா நீதியா வெல்லும் ஒரு தேதியா.
உன்னாலதான் ஆகாது அடவேகாது.
கொஞ்சம் தானே வெந்திருக்கு மிச்சம் வேகட்டும்.
என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
அட என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
எப்பவும் நான் வெச்ச கூறி தப்பியதில்லை, என்னுடைய சொல்ல யாரும் தட்டியதில்ல.
இன்னொருவன் என்ன வந்து தொட்டதும் இல்ல, தொட்டவன தப்பிக்க நான் விட்டதும் இல்ல.
மீசையில மண்ணு பிரதி வச்ச எண்ணு.
பாயும் புலி நான் தான், பார்க்க போறேன் நீதான்.
சும்மாவுதான் பூச்சாண்டி அடகாட்டாதே.
நம்ம கிட்ட போடுறிய தப்பு தாளந்தா.
என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
அட என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
ஆமம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியந்தா.
யானைக்கு சின்ன பூனை போட்டியா? நெருப்பு மோதித்தான் பட்ட பாடு பாத்தியா?
யாருக்கும் மஞ்சிடாத சிங்கந்தா, முரசி பாருங்க விடாத தங்கந்தா.
அட என்னம்மா கண்ணு சௌக்கியமா?
முடியல
தைரியமா பாடிட்டீங்க. Mukund, that was a wonderful song. So, Venu,
Thank you.
Your daughter has come. We heard from Mukund that his daughter is a very good singer. So, wherever you are,
Anu?
Mukund's family. Light அந்த பக்கம் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணாதீங்க. கேமரா அந்த பக்கம் ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணாதீங்க.
I think she is shy.
Yeah. So, hi. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the show. Hi.
ஹாய்
உங்க பேர் என்ன?
அனுஸ்ரீ.
ஹாய் ஸ்ரீ. அப்பா பாடினார் கேட்டிங்களா?
ம்
நீங்க நல்லா பாடுவீங்கன்னு அப்பா சொன்னாரு.
ஆமாம்.
அப்பாவோட சேர்ந்து பாடுறீங்களா?
வேணா.
ஏன் வேணா? அப்பா நீங்க பாடி கேட்கணும்னு சொன்னாரு. அப்பாக்காக 2 lines பாடலாமா? அதுவே பாட்டு மாதிரி தான் இருந்தது. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்மா. தேங்க்யூ ஸ்ரீ. தேங்க்யூ முகுந்த்.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. After those absolutely enthralling performances, I would now like to invite to the stage our chief guest for this evening, Mr. Jayendra Panchapakesan, and the management team of Leicester Technologies, beginning with our CEO Gopal, our President Kumar, our Senior Vice President Vasan, and our President Lister Inc., who very fortunately for us is visiting from the US, JJ. Please do join us on stage. This wonderful gathering today of our entire Lister family and friends would not have been possible without the constant support and encouragement we have received from the head of our Lister family. Gopal, may I request you to now say a few words, please?
Okay. My dear friend Jayendra, fellow Listerians, families and friends, it gives me great pleasure to be here with all of you. When we mentioned to the team of Lister Beats that you guys raise your level of performance and we will do it in Music Academy, they didn't get frightened. They took it seriously, they took it as a challenge, and they proved their mettle in winning some of those inter-corporate awards that gave them the confidence to come and talk to us and say, let's go perform in the Music Academy now. And I think we've been enjoying it so far. It's been a wonderful performance by our fellow Listerians. I want to take advantage of being here with the families. Very rarely we get a chance to have families of most of our colleagues here. I want to share a few things about the company. You might find it a little serious, but the idea is you get a flavor of what the company is during this occasion. Lister was founded about 14 years ago when 3 of us got together and decided to start the company. We were driven by 2 passions. One was, can we create a company which can deliver excellence to customers? Well, all companies talk about it, but we very passionately believed in doing something very differently. That fire still drives us in the way we look at business, the way we look at customers, the way we execute projects that we get from customers. The other passion was, can we create a company and also make a meaningful difference to the community around us? I'm glad to say that we have progressed quite well on both these fronts. To give you a little more information about what kind of work we do, we are a highly focused company. We focus on specializing in a few areas, and we want to do very well in those areas. I would leave the technical jargons out as far as possible, but I can't help mentioning some of them. I will very briefly touch on the kind of business that we do. We focus on these areas. One is electronic commerce. I know this is a term that's now become much more commonplace, but I would still explain it in the form of how many of you use electronic commerce sites to buy products today. 10 years ago, these were completely rare, but today it has become commonplace. We increasingly buy from grocery to jewelry online. And Lister specializes in supporting such companies. A lot of technology is required to drive such e-commerce ventures. And I'm glad to say that we work with some of the finest market leaders in niche e-commerce markets, particularly focused in the United States. We work with leaders in healthcare, we work with leaders in education, leaders in fashion, consumer products. For some of these companies, we handle very mission-critical applications for them. That means their revenue depends on the kind of work that we do. Second area we work is in what we call as digital marketing. Digital marketing, as people move to the internet, as people started reading information on the internet, advertisers also moved to the internet. So companies like to reach their customers through the internet using digital marketing mechanisms. I'm proud to say that Lister works with some of the leaders in this space in the global market. We work with at least 4 of the top 10 digital marketing leaders in the global marketplace. And we handle very, very critical applications for them sitting out in Chennai. The third area is in customer relation management. Increasingly, sales management, service management has become very sophisticated, and companies look for a very sophisticated solution. Again, here, Lister works with world's largest and the most important player in the sales and service domain, a company called Salesforce.com. We work with them directly. We also work with some of their largest global customers directly. So in the software, we focus on these 3 areas. In addition, we also handle what we call as knowledge process outsourcing. In process outsourcing, we don't do simple things. We actually work handling very complex business processes which require a lot of knowledge. Knowledge-driven, complex business process. We handle for healthcare clients in the United States. We do e-publishing work for customers in the US as well as elsewhere in the world. So in short, we are focused on very few areas. We work in niche areas. We work with market leaders in each of those areas. That's an important thing. And we make a difference to the customer's business success. We are not doing auxiliary work. We are doing work that directly impacts their bottom line, directly impacts their revenue, and that makes a big difference. How did we get there? In IT services, we know there are plenty of companies. There are companies which employ lakhs of people in India. We are relatively a small company, but I keep saying, and we believe in Lister, that we may be a small company, but we don't think small. Proof of the pudding is here today, where a team of software engineers who do music for hobby gather together, practice, and have the confidence to perform on a stage like this. That's on the business side. In terms of how the company has done, we have consistently grown over the last 10 years. We have always been profitable. We are a debt-free company. We have no bank loans, a debt-free company today. We have also, based on the cash that we have generated, funded, co-founded a couple of exciting portals. One of that is CaratLane.com. This is an e-commerce portal that sells diamond jewelry and solitaire diamonds. I hope some people from CaratLane are here. And another portal in the area of human resource management. That's a company still in the evolution stage. It's in the stealth mode now. Maybe in the matter of next 6 months or so, you will see more about the second company that we have co-founded. So we are not only building the software services business, we are also founding e-commerce and other exciting portals as part of the group. While doing all that in the business front, we are very strongly driven by core values as a company. These are non-negotiable. We are absolutely passionate about adding value to customers. We are very, very firm about remaining ethical and transparent in all that we do. In fact, one of my directors says that the kind of corporate governance we have, the kind of transparency we have in the way we disclose information about the company compares very well with some of the best known reputed companies in the country. Although we are not a listed company, we still behave like a listed company in the way we share information. We also believe very strongly in maintaining a very happy work environment. You will see later several people will be recognized for the long service in the company. For a young company, we have plenty of people who stay for very long periods of time with us. About the other passion, we want to make a difference to the community. Lister is probably one of the very few companies in the world which created a Lister Foundation, a foundation for community service as soon as the company was incorporated. For us, it is not just you do something in the community for the sake of getting publicity. We don't talk about it outside. I'm sharing it because it's family together. But we do some very involved work. We partner with some of the best NGOs in Chennai and elsewhere who work in the area of education, healthcare, and child development. We have been working not just by providing financial help, but we also share management ideas and thoughts, and we help them with some technology work from time to time. But while doing all that, we have been driven by a mission that we want to touch 1 million lives through Lister Foundation. That's a mission. And we are today working on a very exciting idea in the area of community service. No one has done anything like what we are visualizing. We are still validating the idea, and once we go and implement the idea, we hope to impact meaningfully thousands of villages across the country, impacting tens of thousands of people. We are very excited about what we are trying to do in that area. So in summary, you can see in the business front what we do. We work in niche areas. We work in leading technology space. We make a big difference to our customers in those areas. Even in the community service, we are looking at innovation, using technology to make a very impactful difference in the long term. That's in brief. I was told I should finish my speech in 5 minutes. I probably took a little longer. Now, I will have someone introduce our exciting chief guest, Mr. Jayendra, who I know for some years now. He, besides being a very successful person in the entertainment industry, he is also deeply passionate about serving the community. I think he sits on the board of many NGOs and really gives his time and his ideas to them. I have a lot of respect for Jayendra, and I personally want to thank him for joining us and spending time with us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Gopal, for your very insightful words. It is my great honor to now introduce our chief guest for this evening, Mr. Jayendra Panchapakesan. Jayendra is a creative connoisseur who began his journey with the advertising industry more than 30 years ago. Even during his early experiences in the industry, Jayendra was recognized for his immense creative abilities and his natural talent for providing creative solutions to some of the world's biggest multinational organizations. On numerous occasions, Jayendra has been recognized for his entrepreneurial and very courageous decisions, whether it be setting up JS Films in Chennai at a time when most other agencies were turning to Mumbai to create their advertising films, or the time he set up Real Image Media Technologies in 1993, which brought technologies that revolutionized ad film production in India. Today, Real Image is known across the world for its end-to-end digital cinema solution called Cube, a technology that even Hollywood has chosen to use. In 2008, Jayendra conceptualized and directed India's first Carnatic concert film, Margari Ragam. This was the first time in the world that 7 red digital cinema cameras were used. The following year, he produced a Tamil feature film, Tiru Tiru Turu Turu, and thereafter directed his first feature film, 180. Jayendra has also dedicated his time and expertise towards making films which create awareness regarding a variety of social causes and organizations, such as the Banyan, the Cancer Institute, SOS Village, and the Shankara Eye Hospital. He is also on the board of trustees of the Bhumika Trust, which focuses on relief at the time of natural disasters, and the Mahesh Memorial Trust, which works in the area of cancer care with a focus on children. Jayendra, your tremendous insight and passion towards all things creative makes us very grateful to have you with us today. May I request you to now say a few words.
Good evening, and thank you for inviting me this evening. It is really wonderful to see a company focusing its attention on overall well-being of people. I think all work and no play is no good, and Lister trying to encourage musical talent within the company is something wonderful, and the kind of talent I have seen on stage, it gives me great pleasure to say that it's really outstanding talent and you have done a great job. Though I've been in this field of entertainment and creative business for a long time, if I'm asked one question in terms of what is it that you would like most that you don't have, I would say that maybe I should have this talent to make music. Because whether you can play an instrument or sing, it is so wonderful. Like you can create satisfaction for yourself, and you can spread the joy for a whole lot of people who are sitting around you. I mean, you don't have to have any infrastructure. You can sit anywhere in the world, maybe in a forest, maybe by a riverside, maybe on the beach. Just sing a song and it spreads happiness all around. This is the power of music that is always inherently there. And I'm so glad Gopal and Lister are trying to encourage that within the company. Because, you know, I see a lot of youngsters here, both on stage and in the audience. And in the world of today, we are all so focused on the work that we are doing, the jobs that we are delivering, the time pressures, the deadlines, and listening to Gopal and the kind of clientele that this company has, I'm sure the pressures are immense and the deadlines are terrible, and life is all about delivery. And in this world, it is very, very important to take the time off from work and really enjoy life. Because 10 years, when you work for 10 years and then look back and say, what have I done in 10 years? It should not be like one blur of time in front of monitors. I mean, as young people sitting here, I feel that is so important that you focus your attention to multiple things. And I'm so happy that Lister as a company is committed to the social causes as well. It's so important to contribute to the society we live in. Look around us and there are so many things that we can do, and there is nothing big or small about the way a cause is and what we can spend our time and contribute. A small thing can make a huge difference, trust me, and I hope all of you take the core values of the company as your own inherent values and life values and take it forward and really take your time not just on work but on pleasures of life, and more importantly contribute towards the society that we live in. And once we do that, you will see that the road that you travel in, the travel in our life is most important, not the place we are going to, but how we are spending each day. And in each day, if you find satisfaction in that day, that is what really will make life satisfying, because satisfaction doesn't at the end of 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. Satisfaction has to come every day that we live in. And I hope all of you will take the sparks given by the company in terms of whether it's the music that is being created or the social causes it's urging you to back and live your life very, very fruitfully. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Jayendra, for your encouraging words. Gopal, we request you to present Jayendra with a memento as a token of our appreciation. We would now like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our associates who have been with us for 7 years and more. It is with great pride that we present to you this token of appreciation. May this remind you of our gratitude to you as a valued member of our family. We acknowledge and appreciate that the foundation of our success is built on the commitment of individuals such as you. It is indeed a commendable accomplishment in the IT and ITS industry to have such a large group of people dedicated to a single organization over a significant period of time.